Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Lucy and today we are talking about my 5 favourite restaurants to visit in London if you've got allergies. The reason why I've decided to do this video today is because in less than 2 weeks we are off to London and hopefully this video will go live right about then. So before I get started, if you are interested in videos about allergies then please do subscribe. I make 1 video a week and it's on all things to do with allergies. And if you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Thanks so much, so let's get started. So firstly, my very favourite restaurant to visit in London, and I'm a little bit biased on this because it's run by my sister Annabelle and her husband Hamish and her partner Will, and they run a fantastic restaurant. It's called the Patric Cafe, and obviously my sister knows all about allergies because I'm anaphylactic to nuts and my son has allergy to wheat, gluten and egg and dairy, sorry. And she's fantastic at catering. I can go there and order whatever it is on the menu, and they are really clever. They're really careful about making sure that when they're cooking something that's got allergens in, that they cook it away from where they're making your food. And my sister's lived with allergies her whole life. She's also vegan, and so she kind of gets it from that perspective. So anyway, I couldn't recommend that restaurant more. It's in the cafe, so it's got a very relaxed, it's in the Battersea Park, so it's got a very relaxed vibe, and it's a cafe style restaurant, so if you've got kids it's brilliant, and you can even bring your dog when you go for a walk. Number 2, I've mentioned this restaurant in previous videos, and it's Byron. It is a chain restaurant, so I'm sure most of you have heard of it, but they do have a dedicated allergy menu, and honestly I feel so comfortable going there because when you go there they immediately give you the allergen menu. That are really clear and specific about making sure that the food won't have allergies in, and we've been there multiple times, just myself and my husband, and also with Oliver, and they've been fantastic, so I couldn't recommend them more. Number 3, I couldn't miss this one out because it's called Oliver's Fish and Chips. So these guys are fantastic if you are celiac or you've got a gluten allergy. They do a specific gluten-free days, and they do gluten-free menu. I think it's Wednesdays where they only do gluten-free stuff, and so they switch out the fryer, and that's something that's really important. Often somebody will say, oh, we do this that's gluten-free, but then they have they use the same fryer that is used for non-gluten-free stuff. So if you've got a really severe gluten allergy, that's not very helpful, whereas Oliver's does do that, which I think's really clever and really amazing. So I'd really recommend them. The only thing I would say is their gluten-free fish does have eggs in. So if you're in a situation like me where you've also my son's allergic to egg and gluten, that wouldn't work. But for someone like me who's got a nut allergy, it would work perfectly. And also I tend to feel a bit better when I don't have gluten. So although I'm not allergic at all, it's just sometimes gluten can make me feel a little bloated. Probably too much information there, but anyway. So yeah, that's a good one. I will link all of these restaurants down below, and do please, if you've got any restaurants that you love in London, I'd love to hear about them. Comment down below and we can go visit them as well. Next up, I haven't been to this restaurant, but whenever you search allergy friendly restaurants, this restaurant comes up. So I've heard of a few other people that have been to it and they had great reviews. It's called Bill's, and they have a really good allergy friendly menu. They also have a good menu for kids. What I would say is they don't have anything with nuts on in the kids menu, which is a massive plus for me. What I would say though is they don't specifically say about gluten, so I don't know whether there's gluten in the menu, but it looks to me like there are a few things that could be gluten-free, and there's definitely a few things that are egg-free and vegan, which is also very helpful. Finally, this is one of my favourite restaurants in London, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to get the name correct, but I'm going to attempt it. It's a Peruvian restaurant called Chicama, I think. Chicama? You'll have to look at it and tell me how you pronounce it, but I pronounce it Chicama, I think. Anyway, it's a fantastic Peruvian restaurant, and they have, I think, out of all of the restaurants I'm recommending, they have the best allergen menu. They specifically say like every single allergen that is on there, and the staff are really friendly, very eager to help out. They do products that have nuts in the restaurant, which I'm kind of okay with, but they're very good at making sure that when they're cooking with something, cooking for somebody who has a nut allergy, I think they are very good at separating that out and being very careful. And I've eaten there a lot, and I've always felt very safe eating there, so that's a massive bonus. The one thing I would say is I think you'll enjoy it more if you go maybe with a friend or with your partner or a spouse or whoever it is. You could take your kids, but it's like I always say to my husband, if I was going on a first date, I'd definitely go there. It's like a very, it's got a really cool vibe, and just, yeah, it's really great for a date. So if you're single, you can go on a date there. So that's it. A bit of a shorter video today. I just wanted to give you some of my best restaurants. I'm going to see, when I go to London, I'm going to go visit a few more, and if there's any other ones, I will link them down below. But if you guys have any, do post them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching.